Greetings from Hollyview, meet and greet with Justin. I'm Justin. I hope everyone had a great summer. I know I have. During this past summer, I've been spending a lot of time with baseball. I've been going to the National Park Stadium where it's at Washington D.C. I've been going there a lot this past summer to just hang out at the Nats parking lot, hoping trying to snag some autographs. But and actually got to go to several Nats game this past summer. What I was really thankful for was I got to I got some autographs from different people from different teams, which I was fortunate enough to get. So I just thought, why not show everyone my baseball collection, which I've been doing this past summer. So let's start with these baseball cards. This is a work in progress, but I'm hoping to get more signed cards in the future. You've already seen Goose 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 Sausage, which I got from somebody at work. I was thankful and fortunate enough to meet him at Dallas Expo. We did a quick selfie together, so I was really thankful I got to meet him. Dwight Doc Gooden, who I got to meet at Dallas Expo last June. I bought a baseball card at Dallas Expo since I didn't have anything, but this card was only 25 cents. And then when I got it signed by him, I was like, well, it's not 25 cents anymore. But part of the reasons why I got to meet Doc Gooden was for my uncle, who is a huge New York Mets fan. He loved Doc Gooden in high school, and I also had him do a video shout out for my uncle, and my uncle was so shocked when Doc Gooden did a personalized video for him. Next one here is Lane Thomas. I just bought this card last month, and then a few days later, I went down to the Nats Stadium and had him sign the card. Josias Gray, who is a pitcher for the Washington Nationals. This is the third time I got an autograph from him. Yes, I'm nuts. I got more than one person for an autograph. But you know what? As I always say, it's better to have an extra one just in case, heaven forbid, something happens. The next one here is Luis Garcia, who's a second baseman for the Washington Nationals. And I hope, hopefully one day, that he'll become one of the greatest someday. And here's another signed card of his. So these signed index cards, which I've already told everyone the story, or if I don't remember things, but I was told not to use signed index cards because some players don't like to sign blank papers because they're worried that fans might forge their signature on something, which I got very offended because they would think I would do something so horrible, but I start to understand why. I meant, for everyone's information, whenever I get these index card signs, I make labels and I print their photos on the back. So I make them like my own signed baseball cards, which I made out of index cards. So this is I got Mike Rizzo, general manager of the Washington Nationals, who I got to meet like 3 times, and I got to wave at him one time at the game. Davey Martinez, manager of the Washington Nationals, who led them to their first World Series in 2019. He also won the World Series with them with the Chicago Cubs in 2016. Sean Doolittle, who was also another 2019 World Series champ. Daniel Murphy, who played for the Nats and also played for the Mets as well. And yes, as you can see, it has a tape on it, which I didn't mean to get that signed, but at least the best part about this tape is at least I know which is which. Josias Gray, again, And here's another one. Yeah, I don't know why I got this one again, but I just didn't want to come home empty-handed, but I realized and I learned sometimes there are times we have to come home empty-handed. Follow Espinal, who I was fortunate to get him twice. And here's another one of his. Like I said, I think sometimes it's good to have more than one autograph just in case heaven forbid, something would happen to it. Brian Schneider, who was a catcher for the Washington Nationals, also played for the Montreal Expos before they moved to the DC area. Adam LaRouche, another Nats player. Yetdel Hernandez, who plays for the Nationals. Ian Desmond, who also played for the Nats too. Ian Desmond, Adam LaRouche, and Brian Schneider, and Daniel Murphy. Came to the Ryan Zimmerman retirement ceremony, so in case because they played for Ryan Zimmerman and they wanted to, they were invited to be part of the ceremony, and I was very fortunate enough to meet the alumni of the Washington Nationals. Josh Rogers, who's also another Nats player. Arismo Ramirez. Jordy Mercer, who was a former Nats player. Riley Adams. Alcides Escobar. He played for the Kansas City Royals, who won the World Series with him in 2015. Kyle Finnegan, who is the pitcher for the Washington Nationals. He's really good. Gilbert Ruiz. Oliver Marmol, who is the new manager of the St. Louis Cardinals. When the St. Louis they came for the away game at the Nats Stadium, and I was fortunate enough to get a different get an autograph from a different manager or player from a different major league team. Joey Meneses, who is a new player for the Washington Nationals, who played in the minors for 10 years. Tyler Clippard, who was an All-Star, played for Oakland Athletics, along with the New York Mets, and he got to play for the Nationals twice. Evan Lee, says God bless. Aldo Mero Vargas, who is another new player for the Washington Nats. Who I got traded from the San Diego Padres. Craig Stentman, who used to play for the Nets, and also he plays for the San Diego Padres when the Padres came for a away game at the Nets Stadium. Brian Harvey, who is a former baseball player for the California Angels and the Florida Marlins. And AJ Burrell, who is general manager of the San Diego Padres. I was hoping this past summer I would get Juan Soto before he got traded to the San Diego Padres, and I was hoping when he came back with the Padres, I was hoping to get him, but I didn't. But hopefully someday in the future, if he ever comes back with the Padres, I'll try to get him again. So my Winterfest program, I just added another signature here recently. One moment, please. I had Mike Rizzo sign the poster. Tim Bogard, one of the assistant coaches for the Nats. Hunter Strickland, and Chad Cordero. Okay, if everyone was wondering why I had him sign that poster, uh, that was all I had in my hand, and he was actually a visitor for the Winterfest in 2020, and we shared the same elevator. Since I didn't have anything in my hand but the poster, I figured, you know what, why not? I mean, even though I should really get a 2019 World Series champ to sign this poster, but I mean, I'm not really selling it or anything. I just figured, I'll just get him to sign the poster anyways. So hopefully I can add more in the future. Depends on who's left. All right, on to the next collection. Yeah, I just did this recently. I got 4 Major League Baseballs for my birthday, from my sister and her boyfriend. Um, and I just decided to go down to the Nats Stadium and try to get some signatures, and I did. But the extra 2 baseballs, I'm planning on saving those for for whenever I go back to CSA at Dallas Expo and try to get a really good player. So you've seen my 2019 World Series ball, my David Martinez ball. You could tell it's bleeding. It's bleeding out. I had Victor Robles sign the ball. It's a little smudged, but and on the back is Mike Rizzo, who was. But since I was told that this was not really official Major League ball, I realized I had to stop getting this signed. So, I mean, it's just a work in progress. Pedro Sahira, who played in the Negro Leagues, played for the Indianapolis Clowns and the Detroit Stars. He also signed his. He also signed this. Just to tell me, which I think was really cool how he signed this. Yeah. So let me start with this one. So I have another Victor Robles signed autograph, but I got him to sign the baseball this time on the sweet spot, and this is a really nice signature of Victor Robles. Yes, I got more than one signature, but I want to try to get to new players this time, but sometimes it's good to have an extra one, like I said. But this is a really good signature. I like this ball a lot better than than the World Series hat I got him signed. Back then, I should have bought a baseball and got this signed, but I'm just trying to make it look like I actually did. Now, this I just did. I went to the Nats game against the A's last week. I got another Davey Martinez ball, which this is a lot perfect. I'm glad I got it right this time. I also got Trey Barrera and Sean Doolittle. And this one is the top one's Kyle Finnegan, and this one is Brandon Snyder, who played in several baseball teams in the Major League and is also coaching for the Washington Nationals. Hopefully before the season's over, I can go back to the Nats Stadium and try to get some more signatures on the ball. If not, I'll wait until next year. So this is my Ronald Reagan statue and my Ryan Zimmerman bobblehead. They're both guarding the baseballs. And this is my, I just hung this up recently. It's a World Series hat signed by Victor Robles. Yeah, it's a little odd. He signed it on the right, but it should be on the middle side. But it looks good so far. So that's it for my baseball autograph collection. I'm hoping to get more in the future, but I think I kind of prefer to get signed baseball cards. And if I was going to get another baseball sign, I would rather get signed by an All-Star or World Series champ. But if you're gonna do a team ball, get the entire team to sign the ball, even if they're not All Stars or World Series, which I'm very picky. But somebody told me just have fun, dude. Just don't worry if they're not All Star World Series, but just be thankful that they were kind enough to sign your baseball. So last week I was hoping to get Sean Doolittle to sign the Sweet Spot, and I was afraid I actually didn't think he would actually come out of his car and went in a different way. So I end up choosing Davey Martinez, which I kind of wish I didn't get him the third time, but you know what? I actually did anyways. But I don't. But I still wish I just rather have a Sweet Spot signed by Sean Doolittle. So, but then afterwards I decided, you know what? I guess I might as well just get a team ball sign. I'll try to get as much as I can, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. But I for the rest of the couple of the baseballs I got for my birthday, I think like I said, I'm definitely gonna save those when for the next event at CSA at Dallas Expo, depending on who's gonna be there. And if not, then I'll try to get Juan Soto to sign the baseball. But yeah, it's also and a good thing I also have a baseball card of his, so get him to sign that as well. So good to have backup, right? Yeah. So to the baseball players, I'm really sorry that you guys about me having you sign index cards, and I'm sorry you guys thought I would do something so horrible by forging your signatures on something, but I wasn't. I would never really do that. What I meant to do was I put labels on the signature you sign and print a photo in the back because I make my own signed baseball cards out of index cards. So I wanted to apologize to the players to think I would do that, but I was told to get some like baseball sweet spot cards, because those would be a lot better than index cards, which definitely plan to do that next year. So to those who recommended that, I totally appreciate it, and thank you all baseball fans and for helping me, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I sometimes still don't know what I'm doing. But I appreciate you all the other baseball autograph fans out there. Thank you so much for helping me. And I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to press like and hit subscribe. And I hope everyone has a great day. Take care, everybody. This is Justin from Hollyview Meet and Greet with Justin.